Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Business News Update tonight on the Diamond News Desk at 8. Here are the stories making headlines tonight. Metrology key to Zambia's industrialization, and this is according to Commerce Minister Chipoka Mulenga. We'll get more details on this story. But later on, Zambia to host major African aviation safety meeting. Also get into the details of this story. Later on, we'll also take a look at the money markets, some commodity prices. This is for the food and the non-food items as well as the construction commodities. All this coming up tonight in business. Well, let's now get into the details of the Business News Update tonight. To present it in detail, I'm Cosmas Chongo Malenga. Commerce Minister Chipoka Mulenga says accurate measurement systems are vital for Zambia's industrial growth, digital transformation and effective trade under the African Continental Free Trade Area. Speaking during World Metrology Day in Lusaka, he stressed that trust in measurement boosts product competitiveness as well as protects consumers. Now, Zambia Metrology Agency Executive Director Humphrey Nkobeni said reliable data is essential in a fast-paced, tech-driven world. Ministry of Education Permanent Secretary Kelvin Mambwe called for metrology to be included in education to drive innovation and development. Here are the details.
Zambia has joined the rest of the world in commemorating World Metrology Day under the global theme, Measurements for All Times, for All People. This important day highlights the vital role of metrology, the science of measurement in everyday life, in the economy, trade and technology, health, safety and environmental protection. Accurate and reliable measurements are essential. Speaking during the commemoration in Lusaka, Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry Chipoka Mulenga has emphasized that metrology is key to Zambia's industrialization, digital transformation and participation in regional trade.
Can you get the right bins from the right medar? And I said, Chair, is it possible that Zambia Metrology Agency can go a step beyond medar, beyond the web bridges, and see how we can work even with the mining industry, the gemstone industry, so that the right copper declared is the right copper that government observes to serve its people. You will hear that time and again we have heard industries are pronouncing different measurements while government is pronouncing different measurements, and money in the treasury goes in differently. So I think you need to increase your scope to see where the gemstone industry today, which is the biggest, Zambia has now become, in the last 1.5 years, the biggest producer of emeralds in the world.
Zambia Metrology Agency Executive Director Humphrey Nkobeni has also added that in today's fast-paced and data-driven world, accurate, traceable and reliable measurements are no longer a luxury but a necessity.
As we join the global community in commemorating the 2025 UNESCO World Metrology Day, under the theme Measurement for All Times, for All People. This year's theme affirms that measurement is timeless and universal, a fundamental pillar upon which fair trade, public safety, innovation, health, technology, and economic growth are built. In a world that is increasingly data-driven, technology-dependent, fast-paced, and interconnected, accurate, traceable, and reliable measurement is not optional. It is essential.
Meanwhile, Ministry of Education Permanent Secretary Kelvin Mambwe has highlighted the need to embed metrology in Zambia's education system and innovation agenda.
Metrology, the science of accurate and traceable measurement, is foundational to modern society. It underpins nearly every facet of our daily lives, from ensuring fair trade, safe health practices, and environmental sustainability, to supporting innovation, manufacturing, and research. However, the full potential of metrology can only be realized when it is integrated into our education system and national innovation agenda.
As Zambia celebrates this important day, the message is clear. Through precise, inclusive, and trusted measurements, the country can build a more innovative, competitive, and equitable future for all. Rachel Mumba for Diamond News.
And now, Zambia will host the African Flight Procedures Program AFPP from May 21st to 23rd in Lusaka, attracting aviation experts from 28 countries. The meeting, supported by ICAO, AFCSC and industry leaders like Airbus, aims to improve aviation safety and standardization across Africa. Now, CAA's Sibeso Zimba says the event will focus on implementing safe and standardized flight procedures to strengthen aviation infrastructure.
Air navigation services across the continent. It also fosters capacity building and technical excellence among member states, as well as enhances the implementation of standardized flight procedures in line with the International Civil Aviation Organization standards.
Well, those are the business news stories we had for you today. It's now time for us to take a look at the money markets. Well, for the money markets, here is how the kwacha has performed today on the international market, which is the 20th of May 2025. As of end of business day today, the United States dollar was buying at 27 kwacha, 0.03 ngwe actually, and it was selling at 27 kwacha, 43 ngwe. This is how much the United States dollar is compared to the Zambian kwacha by end of day today, basically the average commercial rates of the day. Also, we're coming up next to take a look at the construction commodities. Well, for the construction commodities, based on the average commercial rates between the United States dollar and the Zambian kwacha, I beg your pardon, this is how much some construction commodities might be able to cost you if you were to purchase them. And today, we start off with 4-point Simba steel barbed wire raw I5, and this is spacing. This is going to cost you 944 kwacha, 58 ngwe, just for 100 meters. This is how much you might need to spend if you were to get that particular 4-point Simba steel barbed wire raw I5 spacing. That's how much it will cost you. But we also have another commodity in the construction business that you might be able to purchase, and this is how much it might be able to cost you. This is, to be particular, the 16.77 inches galvanized metal roof panels hardware, and this is roofing sheets as well. And these are going to cost you 3,751 kwacha, 73 ngwe, just for you to purchase those particular roofing sheets. And these are 15 pieces that are costing 3,751 kwacha, 73 ngwe. Well, that is your construction commodity updates. Coming up next, we'll take a look at other commodities, non-food and the food items. Well, for the food items, what we're going to start off with today, and this is how much they might be able to cost you if you were to purchase some of these commodities. I'm going to start off with beef. 1 kg of beef is going at 100 kwacha, while 2 kg of sugar is going at 70 kwacha. 1 kg is going at 33 kwacha, and flour, 2.5 kg, is selling at 95 kwacha. 5 kg of Nakonde rice is selling between 160 and 180 kwacha, while a tray of eggs is selling between 100 and 110 kwacha. 2.5 liters of cooking oil is selling between 170 and 180 kwacha. But 5 liters is going at 300 kwacha. Talk about Millie Meal breakfast, 10 kg, 190 kwacha, while 25 kg is in between 373 and 390 kwacha. But for roller meal, 10 kg is going at 153 kwacha, while 25 kg is going at 300 kwacha. Those are the commodities for the food items. And now, time for us to take a look at the non-food items. And we start off with some toilet paper. 10 rolls are going to cost you 85 kwacha, while 175 grams of toothpaste is going to cost you between 26 and 35 kwacha. A bar of multi-purpose soap is selling between 25 and 45 kwacha, while 500 grams of washing powder is selling between 40 and 45 kwacha. 1.5 kg is between 95 and 135, while 3.5 kg is in between 209 and 229 kwacha. 1 bar of bathing soap is in between 19 and 29 kwacha, while liquid hand wash 750 ml is selling between 45 and 50 kwacha. Well, those are what concludes the business news update, giving you all the latest when it comes to the commodity prices, the non-food and the food items, the construction commodities, as well as the money markets, including the business news stories I had for you today on the business news update. After this, we'll continue with the Diamond News Desk at 8.